please feel free to correct me below. With that out of the way, let's get started. Number 1. At one point, 50% of all CDs produced worldwide had an AOL logo on them. The cost for the marketing campaign was in the billions, and it worked. Number 2. There are 30 times more trees on Earth than there are stars in the Milky Way. It is estimated that there are 100 billion stars and 3 trillion trees. Number 3. The first spacecraft to visit Mars was Mariner 4 in 1965. Number 4. According to biblical scholars, Jesus was more than likely born in a cave, not a stable, as the tale says. Number 5. The process by which bread toasts is called the Maillard reaction. Number 6. The front paws of a cat are different from the back paws. They have 5 toes on the front, but only 4 on the back. Number 7. The word barbarian originally referred to people who don't speak Greek. The Greeks thought people who spoke a foreign tongue sounded like they were saying bar, bar, bar all the time. Number 8. A group of horses will not go to sleep at the same time. At least one of them will stay awake to look out for the others. Number 9. Antimatter is the most expensive substance on Earth. It costs roughly $62.5 trillion per gram, or $1.75 quadrillion per ounce. Number 10. The word friends is said in every episode of Friends. Number 11. Alongside Sudoku, chess has been named one of the best ways to improve the mind and memory. Number 12. In Utah, birds have the right of way on a highway. Number 13. Logan was the most complained about movie in the UK in 2017, as viewers felt that the movie was too violent for its 15 rating. Number 14. It was Nicolas Cage who first advised Johnny Depp to pursue a career in acting during the mid-1980s. resisting to get a rabbit's attention. This hypnotizes the rabbit until the stoat gets close enough to attack. Number 16. Jellyfish are considered biologically immortal. They don't age and will never die unless they are killed. Number 17. Extreme ironing is a sport in which people take ironing boards to remote locations and iron items of clothing. It originated in England. Number 18. Mickey Mouse was the first ever cartoon character to talk. In the 1929 episode, The Carnival Kid, Mickey's first words were hot dogs. Number 19. Bob Ross's hair was naturally straight, but he chose to get a perm so he could save money on haircuts when touring the U.S. penniless in his mobile home. Bob actually hated his curly hair, but kept it as it was iconic. Number 20. The longer you spend dating somebody before marrying, the less likely the marriage is to end in divorce. Number 21. It costs almost $290,000 per year in fees to run a hot dog cart near the Central Park Zoo in New York City. This does not include cart incurred costs. Number 22. Around 15% of active Twitter accounts are social bots. This means there are nearly 48 million accounts that are not controlled by humans. Number 23. Contrary to popular belief, only 45% of the London Underground is actually underground. Number 24. In 2013, a plant was genetically spliced that grew tomatoes above ground and potatoes underground. It is called the tomtato. Number 25. In Indonesian, there is a word, jayus, that means a joke told so poorly and so unfunny that one cannot help but laugh. Number 26. Overwhelmingly, red states have the highest rate of dog ownership, while residents of blue states are more likely to keep a cat as a pet. Number 27. Frederick Douglass was the most photographed man of the 19th century. He wanted to ensure an accurate depiction of black Americans during the Civil War. Number 28. Apple seeds, cherry apricot, and peach pits contain cyanide. large amount of each to actually make you sick or kill you. Number 29. In Australia, there are nearly twice as many kangaroos as humans. Number 30. During the Prohibition era, the United States government allowed whiskey to be sold through pharmacies. As a result, Walgreens grew from 20 retail stores to almost 400. Number 31. 15% of iPhone users use an iPhone with a broken screen. Number 32. Baby owls are called owlets. Number 33. The EU didn't want to showcase any country over another, so the architecture on each EU banknote was created by a computer to make neutral designs. Number 34. Elephants can die of a broken heart if their mate dies. Number 35. The average person takes 12 seconds to count to 24. Number 36. It is an Australian tradition to eat sausages at polling places on election day called democracy sausages. For many communities, this is the biggest fundraising event of the year. Number 37. For her part as June Boatwright in the 2008 movie The Secret Life of Bees, and Alicia Keys learned to play cello in 4 weeks. Number 38. Celebrity chef Jamie Oliver has such severe dyslexia that he didn't read his first novel until he was 38. Number 39. Uncle Phil from Fresh Prince of Bel-Air was also the voice of Shredder from the original Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles cartoon. Number 40. The fear of cooking is known as Megirocophobia, and is a recognized phobia. Number 41. In Cambodia, rats are being trained to sniff out landmines. They can clear 200 square meters in less than 35 minutes, which usually takes 2 to 3 days with a deminer. Number 42. 10% of Filipinos, approximately 10 million people, live overseas. The country with the highest amount is the United States, with almost 4 of unicorns is called a blessing. A blessing of unicorns. Number 44. President Ulysses S. Grant was arrested while in office. He was charged, booked, and released for speeding on a horse and had to pay a fine. Number 45. Paddington Bear has 2 birthdays, just like the Queen. Paddington celebrates his birthdays on June 25th and December 25th. Number 46. Dogs have a total of 42 teeth when they are fully grown. Number 47. Originally, cigarette filters were made out of cork, the look of which was incorporated into today's pattern. Number 48. In the early 1900s, there was a pod of killer whales who helped humans hunt down other whales in Australia. They would do this for the fins and tongues of the captured whales as rewards, and this agreement was known as the Law of Tongue. Number 49. During 9/11, some fighters took off without live ammo, knowing that to stop the hijackers, the pilots might have to crash their fighters into the planes. Number 50. In Halden Prison in Norway, guards are encouraged to interact, play sports, and eat with the inmates. This is to prevent aggression and create a sense of family. Number 51. The Danish flag is the oldest current flag of a sovereign state. It was adopted in 1370 or earlier. The second oldest is the Netherlands in 1572. Number 52. The entire world population could fit in Texas, allotting 330 square feet per person. The area of Texas is about 262,000 square miles. Number 53. On average, 97 chickens are killed every 0.05 seconds worldwide. Number 54. When Michael Emerson was cast for the major television show Lost, he was only intended to be on for 3 episodes. However, the producers were so impressed with him that they promoted him to a series regular. Number 55. Paul McCartney was only paid £1 for performing because they always made him think of her. Number 57. The maximum recommended consumption for Monster Energy drink is 16 ounces in Australia, but 48 ounces in the USA. Number 58. Coca-Cola was first served in 1886. At that time, only 9 colas were served on an average day, 3,285 a year. Today, 19,400 Coke products are consumed every second. Number 59. Alexander Hamilton was shot and mortally wounded by Aaron Burr on the same spot that his son had been killed 3 years before, and by the same set of pistols. Number 60. Sunflowers can help clean radioactive soil. Japan is using this to rehabilitate Fukushima. Almost 10,000 packets of sunflower seeds have been sold to the people of the city. Number 61. Medical errors are the 6th leading cause of death in the U.S. Number 62. Nicki Minaj is acrophobic, meaning she is afraid of heights. Number 63. Ed Sheeran has a ketchup bottle tattooed on his arm. Number 64. After a Muslim astronaut had trouble figuring out how to fast for Ramadan in space, a booklet was written to explain how to observe Ramadan while in orbit. Number 65. Manatees can get frostbite in water below 68 degrees Fahrenheit or 20 degrees Celsius. Their fat is not designed to insulate them from the cold. Number 66. There is a town in Indiana called Santa Claus. Number 67. Darth Vader is derived from Old Dutch, meaning dark father. Number 68. In the original Psycho movie, the blood in the famous shower scene was actually chocolate syrup. Number 69. There are more storms on Mars when the planet is closer to the sun. Number 70. False eyelashes were invented in 1916 when a producer wanted to enhance an actress's eyes in a movie. The lashes were made of human hair. 71. The word gymnastics linguistically means to train naked. It is derived from the two ancient Greek words gymnasia, athletic training or exercise, and gymnos, naked. This is because many Greek athletes would train naked for the Olympic Games. Number 72. In the film Star Wars Episode 3, Revenge of the Sith, every single one of the clone troopers was produced using CGI effects. Number 73. You are not allowed to swear if playing in Wimbledon. Because of this, line judges have to learn curse words in every language. Number 74. It is illegal to play a musical instrument in the Northern Territory, Australia, for the purpose of annoying other people. Number 75. Bob Marley's last words were, "Money can't buy life." Number 76. America consumes almost 50% of the world's chocolate. Number 77. A study at Florida State University discovered that playing Portal 2 is better for your brain than brain training games like Lumosity. Number 78. People who eat breakfast feel better both mentally and physically throughout the day. Number 79. The original Xbox contained edited snippets of actual transmissions from the Apollo missions. Number 80. When Pink Floyd designed the Animals album cover, the inflatable pig tied to the power station broke free, causing Heathrow Airport to cancel all their flights. Number 81. Herring fish communicate by using flatulence. Number 82. Schnapsity is the German word for a ridiculous idea that only sounds good when you are drunk. Number 83. Forgiveness is the number one trait linked to happiness in humans. Number 84. The police in Belfast, Northern Ireland, used music from an ice cream truck to calm down angry teen rioters. The music diffused a tense situation, but the officers were reprimanded for it. disassemble the Giza pyramids and use them as pre-cut building materials. Thankfully, the quantity surveyor for the project fudged the figures and made it look like it would cost too much to save them. Number 87. Pantheism is the belief that God did not create the universe, but rather the universe is God. Number 88. By using big data, Walmart determined that people stock up the most on strawberry Pop-Tarts and beer before a hurricane. Number 89. The most used hashtags on Instagram are hashtag love, hashtag instagood, hashtag me, hashtag cute, and hashtag follow. Number 90. Cats can hear ultrasound. Number 91. Anna Bagenhold fell through a frozen stream while she was skiing and was stuck for over an hour. She made a full recovery and became the first person, it says the person, but I assume first person or only person, to survive the lowest, I guess not, and became the person to survive the lowest body temperature ever recorded at 56.7 degrees Fahrenheit or 13.7 degrees Celsius, even though she was clinically dead. Number 92. Aggressive sitting is a sport. It originated in Berlin no later than 2008. You can purchase a special stool for this sport for around $70. Number 93. The whole Harry Potter series contains 199 chapters, 4,224 pages, and 1,090,739 words, and has been made into 19 hours and 39 minutes of film. Number 94. Daniel Radcliffe identifies as Jewish, and his mother is Jewish too. Number 95. The distance from your wrist to your elbow is the same length as your foot. Number 96. A group of parrots is known as a pandemonium of parrots. Number 97. On average, PewDiePie receives around 2 million YouTube views on each video after only 24 hours of uploading them. Number 98. When Jay-Z was 12, he shot his older brother in the shoulder for stealing his jewelry. He later referenced it in a song titled you must love me. Number 99. In ancient Greece, throwing an apple to a woman was a symbolic declaration of love, and to catch it was to show acceptance of that love. And finally, number 100. The average computer user blinks 7 times a minute. The normal rate is 20 times per minute. Alright, that's it for this video. So now it's time to go to sleep. Go to sleep. Go to sleep.